After a beautiful week 1 beating the Titans in 31-21, we head to MetLife Stadium in our season opener against the Indianapolis Colts, who are 0-1. However, they are a better team than us. And let's get into it. So, of course, their QB is Anthony Richardson, and it looks like their passing yards are pretty good. And so I'll figure to defend the short pass for Anthony Richardson. And in terms of our offense, we are going to go with the pass attack for the medium part of the field, and that'll be the training. Joseph Grant is the only one with an upgrade, and it looks like we will be upgrading power, as both run and pass need power on both sides of the ball. Pass block power, run block. So he got run block, but he didn't get run block power. For the home opener, we will be going with the alternate classics, the red jerseys. I forget what they're called. I think it's called the Century Red. Yeah, down here. But yeah, so we'll be going against the Indianapolis Colts in classic jerseys. And here we are, ready to kick it off. Blaine Boone, of course, is the man for the job. And it is underway at MetLife Stadium. I think that's a corner on the return. And they'll be down at the 26 to start. Of course, we will meet Anthony Richardson along with the team. And Anthony Richardson so far has had a decent week 1 game, as he threw 1 touchdown with 1 interception. At QB1, they have Anthony Richardson, of course, with QB Matt Reynolds, the rookie, who the mock draft had us drafting in the first round. However, we did not elect to go for him, but he ended up having superstar development, because I showed it, I think it was in the off-season episode, and they went ahead and drafted another rookie, or I guess signed one, but in Joe Hawkins. At running back, they have Jonathan Taylor, Tyrone Rush, and Evan Hall. At fullback, they have Alex Arma Jr. At wide receiver, they have Michael Pittman Jr., Josh Downs, Adonai Mitchell, Trumaine Shields, and Zach Felder, who is a 69 overall rookie. At tight end, they have Chigoziem Okonkwo. I hope I pronounced that right. N'Keal Harry with Austin Stogner. At left tackle, they have Bernard Raymond. At left guard, they have Quentin Nelson. At center, they have Tanner Bortolini. At right guard, they have Will Fries. Right tackle, they have Braden Smith. And at kicker and punter, they have Matt Gay with Michael Dixon. So first snap of the home opener will be the Colts. Anthony Richardson calls a little audible, and it'll be a run to Jonathan Taylor that actually loses yardage. And that'll be the rookie Kevin Zimmerman on the tackle. He lets Jonathan Taylor know about it. They're going to pass on 2nd and 13. Everything's covered, but he checks it down to Donnie Mitchell. Bobby Okereke on the tackle. 3rd and 9. And it is a corner route to the tight end. That being Okonkwo for a nice gain down the field, down to the 37. So forget about the 3 and out. They are well in field goal range now. Jonathan Taylor on the handoff gains 3. 2nd and 7. And Anthony Richardson will keep it. El Rubio on the chase will push him out of bounds. Can't bring him down, but that is fine. So now we will focus Anthony Richardson on the option. So he'll get away with that one. Hopefully no more after that. A quick check down to Adonai Mitchell once again. 1st and goal. Anthony Richardson scrambles, but Kayvon Thibodeau meets him as he tries to get to the outside of the pocket, and it'll be the first sack of the game. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 12. And I heard the announcer call Adonai Mitchell. So I guess I was mispronouncing his name, so apologies for that. But I'll continue to call him, or not continue, but I will now call him Adonai Mitchell. When I first looked at the name, I didn't really read it that way. Regardless, it's 3rd and goal. Hopefully we have a 3 and out here. Kayvon Thibodeau with his 2nd sack of the game. Apparently it says he only has 1. So I guess that was a half sack on the first one. But it is a 3 and out from the 18, and they will elect to kick. Matt Gay for the kick. It is blocked by Brian Burns, and he is now on the return off to the races. Okonkwo in pursuit, won't catch him. It'll be touchdown, Brian Burns. What a crazy turn of events. Brian Burns gets us to 6, and Blaine Boone gets us to 7. So 1st and 10 after the blocked kick return. It'll be thrown. So I think that was Josh Downs, excuse me. It was intended for Josh Downs. But nothing to come from it. 2nd down. It'll be a screen pass to Taylor. He'll go to the outside. Good for the 1st. And he'll be down at the 44. Richardson to hand it off to Taylor. Gains nothing, loses 2. Thanks to Bobby Okereke. 12 yards to get it to the 1st. We're going to pass commit. And it'll be up the middle for Michael Pittman Jr. and it'll be good. Okereke in coverage, but it wasn't enough for the speedy receiver. And they'll be down at the 20 on 1st down again. So they were here just a moment ago. And they were denied 3 points. Anthony Richardson on the check down to Jonathan Taylor, who will get pushed into the end zone. And that is the Colts' response. Taylor with his 1st touchdown of the game. And then Matt Gay is on for the extra point attempt. And it is good. Daniel Jones to come out with the team, with the offense. And those are his stats for week 1. 8 out of 13 passes or attempts. And I think that was 180 yards for 1 touchdown. And for the Colts' defense, we have Kwity Paye at left end with Vaughn Hendricks and Justin Chavez, both rookies behind him. At right end, we have Leatu Latu, I think that's how you say his name, with Titus Leo and Justin Chavez as the 3rd stringer. And at defensive tackle, we have DeForest Buckner and Jonah Laulu with, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but I'm going to say his last, which is Adebawor. I think that's how you say it. Apologies if it's wrong, but at left outside linebacker, they have the right outside linebacker in Dave Palumbo, Zach Bond, and Darnell Bond. At middle linebacker, they have Zaire Franklin with Josie Drool and the rookie Mike Griffith. And at right outside linebacker, they have Scott Knowles with Nelson Cesar and Darnell Bond. At cornerback, they have Kenny Moore II, Julius Brent, Micah Abraham, Darius Rush, and Jerome Noel. At free safety, they have Justin Simmons with JoJo Gold. And at strong safety, they have Julian Blackman with Daniel Scott. First snap of the game will go to Tracy on the handoff, our superstar running back from a season ago. He'll only gain 1. He had 78 yards for 16 rushes and a TD last week. In the win against the Titans. Of course, we have the rookie Calvin McCain out wide. We will be looking to get him the ball eventually. We're going to try and go deep. Up the middle for Wandale. It connects at the 37-yard line. An immediate and speedy release by Wandale gets him down the field and open enough for Daniel Jones to pass it to him as Tracy turns it up the field down to the 19. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, all tied here at MetLife. Play action pass. And never mind. I have no idea what happened there. I guess it was an RPO. And I ended up giving it to Tracy. But I don't get how they expect us to throw an RPO when the route has to develop. And they don't give us time to develop the route. But we get immediately, not sacked, but we do get hit by Latu on the play. Jones to scramble, but he is quickly sacked by JoJo Gold. And we'll have to settle for 3. So Blaine Boone should be an easy kick for him. And it'll be wide left, but it goes in. Richardson from the 24. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. I almost called him John Jones. Or I don't know why. But Dexter Lawrence shuts it down. And it'll be a loss of 3. They can't really seem to get the running game going other than like one play here and there. Richardson to throw. Throws it up the middle. So Adonai Mitchell. Good for the first. And out to Taylor. And it'll be only a gain of 1. I figured he lost 1 on the play, but that's surprising that he even gained 1. Richardson to throw once more. Oh, the left side of the field. I don't know what Trey Hawkins was doing. Andrew Phillips makes a touchdown saving tackle. They're down at the 35. 6 minutes to go. On the check down. So Okonkwo, he gets popped. And he is not allowed any type of forward progress. So now it'll be 2nd and 10. It'll be a check down to the running back, Evan Hall. That'll gain or lose 1 on the play. It's 3rd and 11 now. Another pass to Michael Pittman that does not pick up the first. And they're going to go for it at the 26-yard line of our side of the field. 4th and 1, Anthony Richardson to Jonathan Taylor. Goes nowhere. And it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Quick pass to Malik Neighbors. He ends up dropping it. Can't hold on. Tracy on the handoff. And only gains, I think, about 3. Oh my God. McCain is one-on-one on the left side except for that safety. And I didn't mean to pass it to tie it. It is almost picked off by Julian Blackman, but thankfully he cannot hold on, and we'll punt it back to the Colts. So the Colts will have a second try to try and score off of that 4th down failed attempt, but Brian Burns is there, shuts it down. His first sack of the game. And Anthony Richardson goes down, making it 2nd and 19, which is a big down to get. Hopefully our defense does not give it up. It is a 2 running back set. Rush and Taylor in the backfield. Anthony Richardson to scramble. And he's going to end up picking the first down. Oh my Jesus, man. What an embarrassing down by the defense. That is the 2-minute warning. And your score is 7-10. And hopefully they do have 3 timeouts, but hopefully they do not score. That is so embarrassing. Michael Pittman on the slant route gets it down to the 48. They are in hurry up. Jonathan Taylor on the check down. Only gains 5. They are not hurry up on this down. And they will not call a timeout either. Second and 5 will be a handoff to Hall. And he'll be tracked down by Kevin Zimmerman at the 30-yard line. They still won't call another timeout. 50 or 45 seconds to go in the half. Anthony Richardson gets sacked by Dexter Lawrence, and that'll be their first timeout of the half. Richardson to throw on the drag to Adonai Mitchell, 3rd and 5. From the 25-yard line, 35 seconds to go on the play clock. They snap it, get it to Okonkwo. 28 seconds and counting now. 10 seconds to go in the half. He is going to be sacked by Dexter Lawrence. And what a play to force a 3-point conversion by Matt Gay. And we'll see if he gets it to tie the game. And it'll be good. And it'll probably be 10-10 into the half. All right, you guys already know how I am. It'll be a big throw down the field for the last play. It won't matter. We're sacked. And that'll be the half. All right, we're going to try an RPO. And we're going to keep it with Jones on the scramble. It gains nothing. Leatu Latu there for the sack in the backfield. Screen pass to Tracy is connected. Tracy runs it up the middle, up the field, down to the 49. And as you could see, Tracy has a bit of a acceleration boost. As soon as you just press down on the trigger. So it seems like all those upgrades to elusive back have been paying off. He just gets away from the defenders chasing him as soon as he goes ahead and turns on the jets. And Neighbors gets us down for a 3rd and 3 on the catch. To pass Daniel Jones. It is almost picked off again. So Blaine Boone is on for the 3-point attempt. And oh my god, this isn't going to go anywhere. Jesus, man. I misclicked. Or I didn't click it in time, so the score will remain 10-10. Richardson to throw. It is good for Okonkwo again. Looks like a slant route of some sort. It was actually a drag. Then at the 40. Another handoff to Taylor. Okereke quickly wraps up. Brings him down with the help of Oliver. 2nd and 3 for Anthony Richardson. And it's a quick bat away from Trey Hawkins, but they throw a flag, and I think this is going to be... And it is. So that's a BS call. Trey Hawkins got to the ball before it even got to the receiver, and I didn't see Trey Hawkins put a hand on the receiver. El Rubio in coverage on Jonathan Taylor, bats it away. Quick pass, I think to Taylor on the check down to the left side of the field. It is 3rd and 2. Hand up to Taylor, he picks up the first. And they'll be down at the 13. Going at 5 wide. Richardson takes a snap to the end zone. Touchdown, Adonai Mitchell. Magay on for the extra point. And it'll be right up the middle. And we are now trailing by 7. All right, so we need to start getting a little fancy here because we're starting to lose the lead and momentum. Tracy up the middle. A good gain of 5. But we are losing momentum just a little bit. On back-to-back drives, we pretty much threw the drive away by throwing it to a defensive back on both drives. But Jalen Hyatt gets us down to the 39 on a beautiful connection by DJ and Hyatt. Tracy will get it on the handoff again up the middle. Only gains 3. We got to get McCain involved. It's just McCain. I haven't seen him open. But Theo Johnson is open on the drag. Picks up the first. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. This was a pretty quick quarter. Tracy gets a good gain of 6. We're going to go with play action pass. Hopefully McCain, I mean, he's the intended target. The rookie McCain down the end zone. Could not hold on. He caught it. It was in his hands. But those are those rookie mistakes that will happen. Hopefully he can figure it out in the middle of the season as Daniel Jones gets hit as that's coming out. And Leatu Latu, with the undenying pressure that he's been putting on Daniel Jones all game, shows it there again. Blaine Boone is forced to kick it 4-3. Ends up being good, and now the score is only a 4-point game. From the 24, the Colts have the lead. Checks it down to Jonathan Taylor. Kevin Zimmerman closes the gap, but can't hang on. He gets stiff-armed. So he'll be brought down to the 33, making it 2nd and 1. We tried blitzing. Oh my God, that's thrown literally at Jason Pinnock. And if only Pinnock was paying attention, it could have been a pick. They're going 5 wide for 3rd and 1. There has to be a drag somewhere in here. And it's not. He's going to keep it on the QB draw. And he picks up the first, so they'll continue. That's unfortunate. 30 seconds to go. They don't have to call another play. We'll see if they do. And they won't. And that'll be the third quarter. The only difference here is a 4-point game. Fourth quarter now. Looks like they have a 2 tight end set. He is calling an audible. Still a 2 tight end set on the line at least. Fakes it to Jonathan Taylor. Okereke in pursuit. Anthony Richardson scrambles up the field and ends up picking another set of downs. He is over 50 yards on the day now. N'Keal Harry goes down. I think that's his only play of the game. Jonathan Taylor on the handoff. El Rubio cannot wrap up. He gets brought down finally. And it's not looking good as the Colts are driving down the field. Blitzing Anthony Richardson, and he's going to go down. Micah McFadden finds the hole and finds Richardson. So we're starting to get hot. Crowd needs to get into it. They sound very quiet. Pass to Pittman, and it'll make it a more manageable 3rd down. It is 3rd and 7. Up the middle, and it's going to be picked off by Isaiah Simmons. It's a user pick, and Isaiah Simmons is off to the races. No one's catching him yet. But thankfully, Adonai Mitchell catches him. And Isaiah Simmons is probably the savior of this game. Tracy will get it on the handoff. And we are pretty much well in momentum territory, I guess you could call it. We have the momentum as of right now off of that pick. Basically took out any type of I don't want to say momentum again, but we took out any type of joy that the Colts had on that last drive, or any type of expectation of them scoring. Tracy gets it on the check down. So we're slowly driving down the field, as we should. We don't have to get fancy, at least right now. We just have to focus on taking the lead. Neighbors can't hold on, man. Neighbors has just not had a good day. Tracy can't get the first. It's 4th and 1. Not sure. They do want us to go for it. We'll line up like we're going for it. And it looks free. Oh, God. This is going to be bad. We're going for it. Screw it. Tracy gets the first. All right. So since we ended up getting that first, we're going to look to start wasting the clock. As pretty much this probably will be the last drive of the game. Unless We actually score, and yeah, so never mind. It won't be the last drive of the game as DeForest Buckner goes down. That stops the clock, and we are at the 1. So a score here pretty much does not make it the last drive of the game, but Tracy is in. Puts us in the lead now. And Blaine Boone will be out for the extra point to make it a 3-point game. And it is good. 4 minutes and a half to go in the 4th. Colts trailing. Jonathan Taylor on the handoff. And he shrugs off Trey Hawkins on the hit stick tackle. This most likely will be the last drive of the game. It's pretty much the Colts' game-winning drive or game-tying drive. As we need another pick, but Michael Pittman beats Trey Hawkins in coverage. We're going to go ahead and make a switch because Trey Hawkins is selling the game right now, as he has been pretty much since the half. Richardson to throw. Richardson to check it down to Taylor. Not sure there is a flag. And hopefully it is not roughing the passer. And all right, well, screw me then. It is roughing the passer on Brian Burns. So that is not a play or a mistake that should be happening here late in the game. So they're going to get a free set of downs, and I'm pretty sure, what, a 15-yard gain? So 2nd and 9. Check down. Is that Darius Slayton? I don't think so. No, it's N'Keal Harry, so he's back in the game. That looked like Darius Slayton for a second, but that is the 2-minute warning. Colts are driving down the field. 17-20 is your score. Not looking good for our defense right now, as we've allowed 17 points, which isn't bad, but if they score here, it's about to be 24, basically. But thankfully, it is denied on the run. I don't remember who it was. I didn't get a good look at the jersey. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor, goes to the outside, and he's in. And now Matt Gay will be on for the extra point, making it a 4-point game, forcing us to score a touchdown. Matt Gay is good for 1. And now your score is 24-20. So it's clutch time for Danny Dimes. Okay. Bro, what was that? Alright, well. Sure, I guess. Alright, so good by Neighbors, good route. He gets outside, so that stops the clock. Good awareness by Neighbors. I don't know. I don't know what that was by DJ, but Jesus, man. Oh my God, same play, didn't work out. So it'll be 2nd and 10. We have a minute, and we also have 3 timeouts, but we need a touchdown. A 3-point kick will not be enough, as Tracy doesn't turn around for the ball. 3rd and 10 now from the 46. We're going to try and make it a more manageable 4th. And Theo just doesn't run the route correctly. And then Daniel Jones doesn't put it in a spot for him to get it, man. Jesus. So this is pretty much a throwaway. God, dude, we got to throw it away on 4th down? All right, so I didn't really care much about that play. We have 3 timeouts. If we get them stopped here, we have another chance. But we got to stop them is the freaking key. So that'll be the first stop. First timeout is down the drain. I almost want to run commit. Is that stupid to do? Oh my God, it almost was because he almost got the first. Well, this is pretty much the game. 3rd and 2 from the 46. Anthony Richardson to throw. Anthony Richardson scrambles, and he's going to be sacked by Micah McFadden on the outside. And we call our 3rd and final timeout. And I think we're going to get the ball back. And we will. All right, so this is Daniel Jones's final attempt at another game-winning drive. The fact that he's gotten 2 so far in this game is crazy, as Neighbors is down the field on the left side. And he is out at the 28 with 28 seconds to go. He beat his man at the release. And what a crazy game it's turning out to be. Going for Theo deep. And it's batted down, I think, by Justin Simmons. So it is 2nd and 10. And man, there isn't really anything good here. Intended for Wandale. But I mean, it's just not there, man. We don't have the time. And Daniel Jones is going to be sacked, man. And that'll be the game. Oh my God, what a terrible... Oh, what a terrible way to lose. So Anthony Richardson and the Colts run away, scrape a bye with a win at MetLife, and we'll drop to 1-1 on the season, as well as the Colts get their first win of the season to drop or to move up to 1-1. And we're back in the menu. Oscar Hayes is the only person out of the game with a upgrade point, and it looks like he needs a lot of work, but we'll go ahead and give him a finesse moves. I mean, he needs a lot of work, but it is a start. He is, of course, the undrafted rookie that we signed. So, but he has star development, so he's pretty much a project. Unfortunately, like I said, guys, that is the loss. It was competitive, so I like that the game, it wasn't one-sided like it always usually is. Brian Brooks should be back into the lineup, and he is, so we will fix him on the depth chart. So Brian Brooks is good to go on the depth chart, but we have 125 million in cap room to sign all of these people and to also let people go. But that'll be in the next episode to see who we sign and who we are planning to let go in the off season, or who we plan to trade. But regardless, we do have the Seahawks in the next episode. They are also 1-1. They are an 82 overall team with an 85 defense, 81 offense. So we're pretty much matching with them. And here are your season stats for week 3, as of week 3. And Neighbors is in 3rd place at the wide receiver position with Kayvon Thibodeau in 3rd place for sacks on the year. And we are the 12th seed, so it's a pretty competitive season so far. It's only 2 games, right? But still. And then we have regional focus scouting, along with, of course, the weekly training. But it'll be a good matchup for 1 p.m. on Sunday afternoon versus the Seahawks at MetLife. But as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.